What is this, bro?
How long was you down, you know?
He was eating a while ago. So maybe like 20 minutes.
Right.
Yep, not here? Yep. Alright.
I don't see an ambulance that's in the drawer. Someone's got to set it in the car.
Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. Bottoms or fizzle. Windows.
It's diagonal to shoot.
How you like that?
I'm sorry. He's saying, why did you? Well, you were a little bit asleep.
That dumb white bitch touched me, bro.
No, because I touched you too. I gave you a sternum rub and you wouldn't wake up.
I woke the fuck up, yo. Please say that
You
something.
were not here and you woke up.
Yo, next time I have, let me die, yo. Let me die. What cost the life do you understand? Thank you, bitch. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Don't ever come to my arrest. Anything again. You're all pieces of shit, yo. Y'all going to hell. You going to hell.
Okay, so, it's addiction problem. That's all it is addiction. And, he fell. Most of them don't fall. Man, that's some good shit, man. That's some good shit you got.
There's a crisis happening in Baltimore right now that isn't getting enough attention. People here are dying from overdoses at a rate never before seen in a major American city. On average, 3 people die from an overdose every day in Baltimore. That is the highest rate in the country, and no other major city even comes close.
I read the press release that the mayor wrote about when you're doing drugs, have another partner, and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, ain't nobody reading that press release except for those of us who are getting it. The drug addict ain't reading that press release.
Take a look at this. 5 days after a mass overdose in the city, our team took to multiple open-air drug markets around the city and found rampant selling and apparent hard drug use. Our team even sent a message to local officers after finding this lady, whose face we were blurring, in the middle of the street after buying drugs half a block away. Baltimore police, with knowledge of the recent mass overdose investigation, and city residents who reside near open-air drug markets, say a new street drug called New Jack City is hitting the community. Sources say the latest batch of New Jack City likely was given as a sample to buyers last week. They add the drug is a synthetic laced with Freon or antifreeze, so it gives users a strong high, but makes them sick instead of killing them.
Right, that's why you should be tired of bleeding treatment.
Yeah, no more of that.
We had a mass overdose event here in Bentonville yesterday, and we had a wonderful response from not just the city, but our community partners that do this work every day. Fortunately, we didn't have any fatalities, and we're just here today spreading the word about how people can use safely, giving them Narcan, letting folks know the resources that are available.
If I have to distribute OpV, I do. If I have to administer OpV, I do. If I have to be in the streets and sit with someone for hours until they get into treatment or get help, then I'll do that too. I go a little bit extra mile because I believe that people like myself, because I used to be in these streets, need that extra mile to be given to them.
Instead of people running away from it, those that are addicted to drugs are running towards it. So that's why you have the increased numbers until that which has been concocted together has been weaned out. We're going to see the sporadic overdoses. But this is not just a problem now. This is a problem ongoing, especially in various cities, not just Baltimore City.
Never seen anything like that. So yeah, maybe it is a bad batch, but at the end of the day, it's an epidemic.
In the Penn North corridor, history repeating itself. This time, the calls for an overdose coming in just before 9 a.m.
Overdose for Norfolk Monroe. Second dose in our candidate, administrator. I'm now getting a new overdose call, 1822 Clifton.
Second person overdosing here as well. It's just going to be one of those days again.
Baker 13, third dose of an Narcan administered.
Oh, somebody sold some bad dope, and they said like what, 20 people did? Nine people OD just dropped. They dropped dead. They did. Bitch, they got the news over here. They better not have me on the motherfucking news tonight, bitch. Everybody didn't overdose off a dope out this bitch. So whoever gave some teas out, they was not right. Oh my God, now somebody else OD. It's Narcan over there by the subway. It's Narcan. Oh my God. What the fuck? Y'all need to come help her. Everybody gotta keep saying something. I said one girl over there, they still over there. Y'all gonna piss me off. So it's zombie. It's Narcan over there by the subway. It's Narcan. Oh my. They better not have me on the motherfucking news tonight, bitch. Everybody didn't overdose off a dope out this bitch. So whoever gave some teas out, they was not right. Oh my God, now somebody else OD. It's Narcan over there by the subway. It's Narcan. Oh my God. What the fuck? Y'all need to come help her. Everybody gotta keep saying something. I said one girl over there, they still over there. Y'all gonna piss me off. So it's zombie land out this bitch. Y'all better wake up and get your motherfucking life together. I'm telling y'all. The most best thing you can do is change that motherfucking life around. Yeah, this shit. Oh my God, people is overdosing. This some shit you see on the movies.
That's what I'd say.
Like, yeah, the movie Zombieland.
5 minutes, we give her another one.
It's sad.
What about water? No water?
You can see they've shut off this entire intersection, which, if you know this area, it's a very busy thoroughfare, whether we're talking about traffic or people around what is the Penn North subway station that sits on both sides of these corners. You can see that a lot of EMS personnel, they actually, you probably can't see it from where I'm standing, but they're putting another patient into an ambulance. Police telling us and tweeting out that they had several individuals that they have transported for overdose.
We are being priced out of the ability to save lives. The price of naloxone has more than doubled. It's a generic medication. The price has more than doubled. And with the increased demand, with the high number of people who are overdosing, especially because of fentanyl, which is a medication that's many times stronger, drug many times stronger than heroin, because of fentanyl, because of heroin, because of other prescription drugs that are killing our residents, we need Narcan more than ever. And we just don't simply have enough. We don't have the resources to purchase it, and we need the assistance from our state and federal partners to help us to meet the high demand, the high urgent need that there is to help us.
Blocks and blocks taped off, first responders scattered for at least 25 people, they're telling us tonight, overdosing in West Baltimore. I spoke to folks out there today. They say they were seeing people drop left and right, collapsing. I myself witnessed 2 people experiencing overdose symptoms while I was out there for just 90 minutes.
One of dozens of overdoses happening this Thursday near Pennsylvania and North Avenues, just across the street from the Penn North Recovery Center, where nurse practitioner Josie Dantzler was sitting.
That's probably the third or fourth person I've helped in the last 30 to 40 minutes. People are just passing out from whatever they're overdosing.
I was walking down the street and I hadn't seen his feet sticking out.
and I saw him leaning over.
This man yelling for help after seeing another man down on the ground.
I called medics once I seen his eyes in the back of his head.
Never seen anything like that, so yeah, maybe it is a bad batch, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's an epidemic. We deal with this every day. Probably not on this high of a, scale, but we go through this every.
We're going to get back to that bitch Jesse Morgan in 1 minute, but it's been a stressful day in Baltimore City. It was a very, I want to say maybe 20 overdoses all in the same area. It was a bad batch, fentanyl or heroin, right? Very bad batch. So I'm going to give my thoughts, then we're going to get back to that bitch Jesse Morgan, okay? So Penn North, for those that aren't in the city that don't know, whenever you saw footage of the Freddie Gray uprising, that's Penn North. And it's mayhem. It's a drug den. It's still a neighborhood. Kids still have to walk through there to get to school and get to work, and it's a subway station right there. But it was a harsh reality that hit the city today with a large amount of overdose. Few people have already passed. My thoughts to the family. And it's a little close to me just because where that is, okay, so the neighborhood I used to rip and run in has been gentrified. Not all. Many of the dudes that still run the street, they got pushed to Penn North. It's only a couple blocks away, maybe 3 or 4 blocks away. So I know a lot of those dudes. When I drive through, I see folks that I know. I see folks that I love. If we come face to face, we dapping, we hugging, we might say we love each other before we leave. So it's a little close because we don't know all the names of those that OD'd or died, right? Now, one thing that I did notice or I thought about is right after all the acclamations that our mayor got for keeping the deaths down, then this happens, right? I'm a conspiracy dude. I don't think nothing is coincidence, but those are my thoughts beyond the death and destruction of North and Penn, because I'm not going to act like it's not mayhem right there. It's mayhem, but they're still our people. Let's get back to this bitch Jesse Morgan. This motherfucker is a Baltimore City fireman. I'm so happy that he's not on duty or got called to Penn North, because it's all blocked off. I rode kind of close, but you couldn't get nowhere near anything because there was just too many people falling out. So the police and the fire department, what they were supposed to do was blocked everything off to help those that need it, right? But he's a fireman. And he said, I hope they fucking die. This is for anyone that has any influence in the city at all, specifically the fire department or the mayor's office. Jesse Morgan has to go. Fuck him. I'm saying that for the city. He has to go. We don't want to hear about no sensitivity training, because sensitivity training just teaches you don't say it out loud. He spoke his heart in the middle of this tragedy. He wanted the citizens that he, first and foremost, that he makes his money off of and that pays him. City dollars pay him. City tax dollars pay him. Right? No sensitivity training. That's just teaching him what to say. We're going to get rid of this uncivilized person one way or another, and preferably the higher ups do it. We don't want him suspended with pay. If y'all suspend him without pay, that's doable, but he's not allowed to come back. Because when I ain't even going to say we. If I find out what firehouse he's at, I'm going to make sure that there's 100 black men in front of that firehouse constantly till he's gone.
It's a war zone.
CMS 5 responded to the request.
It's a war zone.
CMS 5 responded to the request.
the Pelham Chief 6 mass casualty event.
What you see is primarily drug addicts and people that sell drugs.
More than a dozen medic units, numerous EMS officers, and members of the Baltimore Police Department flooded the Penn North area here in West Baltimore this morning after the report of a single overdose led to the discovery of at least 14 more people.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. I want to start by thanking all of our first responders from the fire department, police department, for their quick response. I also want to thank our other city agencies and community partners, many of whom were already on the ground here in Penn North because we had pre-planned canvassing this morning. They were here to distribute emergency and preventative resources, and they remain on site alongside my entire cabinet and representatives from all of our city departments. I want to thank the council president, Chairwoman Porter, Councilman Torrance of this district, Councilman Conway for being here as well. This continues to be a all hands on deck effort. As we've been saying, BPD is working to determine the source of the drugs. When we find the people, not a if, when we find the people responsible, they will be removed from the streets of Baltimore and turned over to the state's attorney and our folks on the other end, and maybe the attorney general, all of our legal partners, to hold them fully accountable. And as Penn North continues to face the trauma of the opioid epidemic, we will continue to be here to provide support.
So here's an update on the mass overdose situation here in Baltimore. 2 days later, everything's back to normal. Police gone, ambulance gone, all the resources gone, all the media gone. And yeah, we're back to normal. Sad.